Hey guys, it's Spiffy Guy, and I'm out here for a quick around the home video. I just was out here harvesting some beans, and I figured I'd kind of just take you along here real quick. You can see I don't have many left, and the reason being is once you dive into this little mat of beans here, you can see that a lot of them are starting to go. We've had temperatures with heat index up to about 108, so these are pretty much white as opposed to the nice green. So they're just getting too hot. So what I'll do is I'll pull out what I can out of here, and then like tomorrow or some other day I'll come in here and pick all the pods that are starting to go. You can see there's a lot of them down in here, and I'll pull all these beans out and I'll replant, because it's a decent, I got a decent crop out of them, and it works real well. You can see I got the same kind of issue going over here with the purple potted beans. These guys came in, and we've got some decent beans. They're starting to turn green on some of these. I don't know if that's good or bad. I may pull these, and I may steam some up, and then take the rest and dehydrate, and perhaps save them for bean soup and that sort of thing. That was kind of my plan. You can see even these little cucumbers in here are they're almost immediately gone. So what I did is I planted, I got some new stuff from Baker Creek. They had a free shipping sale. So I got some Mexican cucumbers. They're going to make little tiny cucumbers that are about this big. They're supposed to taste like a cross between a cucumber and a lemon, which will be pretty tasty. I got some new onion to put in here. We've been pulling onions out and using them. This is working really well, so I put some new ones in there. And I also got another eggplant, which is a ping tongue. It's a little purple eggplant, and so I planted a couple in here in some of these empty squares. But for the most part, things in here are doing all right. The okra is starting to come up, as you can see there, little okras. I've got some melons. I wanted to show this to you. I posted this up on the Facebook page. That's pretty funny. I made hammocks for my melons. You can see this little guy, he's getting huge. He's getting rather large. And this little guy as well. And when you grow vertically, the weight of fruit will cause strain on the vine, and could break the vine and possibly damage the fruit. And also, if you get the fruit up off the ground, it doesn't rot out as quickly if it's directly in contact with dirt. So this is just some old pantyhose and some string. We made some hammocks, and this little mystery melon, I don't know what it is. And the little guy coming in here, it's gone all the way around here. We're starting to go up the side. It's coming around on the purple peppers. It's around here out in front. So it's doing well. I don't know what it is. I'm just letting it do its thing. So a quick word on eggplant. I'm having eggplant for dinner tonight, but you can see we've got the white eggplant, and I've never done eggplant before, but this is apparently about the size that this is going to get. If white eggplant starts to turn yellow, this one's really yellow, but if it starts to turn yellow, that means it's going bad. So this one right here, I'll pull this one out, and I'm going to slice it open and take all the seeds out. We'll save the seeds. I got this plant from a nursery, so we'll use that next year as well. You can see I've got tons of little eggplants all coming in here. There's like 5 or 6. A whole ton of them up here. It's branching out. I'm pretty happy with this plant so far. It's doing well. So another note on things ripening up, you can see we've got tons of tomatoes. I planted too many tomatoes this year. I really did. I've got, 6 plants across the back and 2 in the front, so 8 plants of tomatoes. Way too freaking much. So next year we're not going to do as much. I also wanted to point out peppers. You can see some of these peppers are kind of getting old and nasty up at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but down at the bottom they have not ripened yet. They're still green. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a friarello. So you want to wait till they change the colors. These are the mini bells. These are cute little bell peppers, and they're going to turn this yellow, kind of orange color. I got a few down there kind of getting out. So the friarellas are good. They're supposed to turn red The purple jalapenos you can see up here, they're doing real well. Here's another little one coming in up here. And they'll get kind of green like this as they're getting towards to being ripe, and then back in here, and I don't know if you can see this guy, but back in here that guy's turning red, and that's what color they're supposed to be when they're ripe. So here's another good one. He's starting to kind of shade up there. You can see he's turning from purple to green, and then he'll get red, and then he'll be ripe. So it's important to eat your peppers when they're ripe. That's when they're going to be the fullest of flavor and have the most nutrients. The Ozark Giants, they're doing all right. I got one here, and then this one is doing all right. Got a lot of flowers on it, a few little minis. So there you go. Things are going well. We're pulling carrots, we're gonna pull the beans, and getting ready for fall planting. It is end of July, mid to end of July. I think it's like the 20th, something like that. And you got to start thinking about what you're gonna plant here. So I had a lot of problems with this one this year because I planted the hoop house, and that stuff kind of came up and went before, you know, summer hit. So I need to kind of plan out a little bit better as to the things that I'm going to put in this bed to hoop it, you know, for the early spring, you know, in the February and March area. And then when that stuff comes out in, let's say, May, what am I going to put in there? You know, am I going to put zucchini and that sort of stuff in there? So I got to figure that out. This is cantaloupe across the back. It's kind of doing all right. I got one little tiny melon right there. I don't know. It's kind of a weak looking plant, but I planted some of those little cucumbers in here as well. So there you go. That's kind of what's going on. We got tons of food. We're doing great. We're having eggplant. We're gonna roast up some eggplant and have some beans. That's what we're having for dinner. And there's my friend, my employees, little bumblebees. They are doing well for me. It's nice to see them. I like them out here. They're pollinating all my flowers, and they're helping, and I'm helping the bees. So that's what we're here for, to coexist with nature and eat plants. So there you go. Get on growing, and just remember that life's an adventure no matter what you're doing. So go out and have one.